Hello everyone, welcome to my first video ever on this YouTube channel. Um, this YouTube channel, I was wondering whether I should make it or not, and I thought it's a way for me to document all my life, starting from, well, not the beginning, I'm actually quite the way through my journey, but from here just to much more success within the future through my self-improvement journey. And it's a way for people in the future to see, I've come all this way, why can't they? And I'm going to speak all these things into existence, and people are able to see that everything's possible because I didn't come from any particularly advantageous position. Well, I did. I've got a fabulous family, everything like that. But when it comes to wealth, I didn't start with that. So that's the first thing I want to get into. But to start, my name's Aston. I'm a trader. I'm 17. I'm from England, as you can hear. And first of all, I just want to say I will be rich. I'll have a Lamborghini Urus. I'll have all these things. And why do I have so much self belief? Well, first of all, it's because I read the Bible. Now, as a Christian, I understand just like how rich with wealth of knowledge the Bible is, and it just helps me so much into mentality. And one of the ways it does this is just from the fact that it helps me learn the attributes which I need to develop in order to become this rich version of myself, to not just attain this wealth, but also maintain it, which is the main thing I believe. You see so many people on the internet nowadays getting so much wealth so quickly, but they're not able to keep it. And that's one of the things with all these attributes which help us to do such. So let's begin. Well, first of all, I want to say many people are almost scared of getting wealthy. And because they believe it's such a bad thing, and God or the universe, whatever you want to believe, does not want this to happen. And maybe parents tell you that it's a bad thing, but the truth is it's really not. For example, if we go back to Genesis 39:23, Joseph, who became a very rich and powerful man in the Bible, down in Egypt, there was a quote, and it reads, Rawdon paid no attention to anything under Joseph's care because the Lord was with Joseph and gave him success in whatever he did. As you can see from that, you click up for yourself, Jesus and God were all with Joseph, and through that, God blessed him with success in whatever he did. God was happy with that. God wants success. Be rich and multiply, one of the first commandments. That's one thing you need to know. So first of all, let's get into it. Number one, discipline. This is more consistency over emotion. So success isn't built through large intensity at one beginning when you've got lots of motivation and then just not continuing or following through or whatever. It's consistent daily action, building upon and having a compounding effect, which many of you may know about. It's choosing long-term goals, thinking very long-term, structuring short-term goals to show your progression and show your subconscious how everything's building together, and to keep such a speed and efficiency and maintain your goals, but also just realizing what the end goal is and be able to build towards that and never giving up on it. Um, if you think about it, having emotions is a very human thing, but when it comes to wealth, we need to have consistency over maintaining them, such as in trading, because once you let go of your emotions, you've let go on. You can let go of all the money you've made. You can ruin a winning streak by one trade and just lose absolutely everything. Many of you will know this, and this probably accounts for all different types of businesses. But one of the Bible quotes I want to go back to is Proverbs 21:5, where it says, The plans of a diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. Now, for me, this reads as, if you only focus on short term, you think you can get rich overnight, which sometimes it does happen, but mainly it doesn't, especially not with trading or many businesses. You won't have built the certain um, attributes and such as discipline to be able to maintain this wealth. And once you get all the wealth, like lottery winners, have got no discipline or anything like this, and the majority of them just lose all the money. I think it's around 90%. So that's one thing. Also, if I find another one in here, this is actually a great one, which is all about persistence. It says, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. As you find in James 1:3 and 1:4. That's just another thing. God puts you through certain tests, and in doing so, He wants you to gain certain attributes and control over your emotions and all types of things. So that finally, when you do get whatever you deserve and whatever you want in, all your desires, which God will bless you and plant a seed in you. I know that's another video, but once you do get all this, you'll have all the attributes in order just to maintain it and just be able to do the best with that money and whatever success you're going for, really. Now, another one is Psalms 94:12. It reads, "Blessed is the one you discipline, Lord, the one you teach from your law." It's pretty much constant discipline and just um, people see them as setbacks, but like in trading, you might have a loss, and then you might think, "Oh, I've lost. I've made something wrong. I've made some type of failure." But the truth is, there's no such thing as a failure. It's only a lesson. I've learned so much through the past 6 months, and it just I love self improvement. Like genuinely, that past 6 months, I've improved so much, and I think every single one of you should look back 6 months ago and be almost mad at the person you were because you realise how far you've become. And if you can't do that, then you haven't been trying hard enough, quite frankly. You haven't been improving enough. A second thing is stewardship. And this is managing what you already have to show God that you're prepared to have more stuff. So, as we know, as I've already said, wealth is more about managing your property and managing everything that you have already, including non material things such as your emotions and how far you've improved. And it reflects how if you can manage such things so easily now, then surely you're destined for more because you can handle all them much easier as well. And that's when God bestows a lot more upon you because you've built yourself so much more and improved yourself so much more that you're able to handle it. So in Luke 16:10, it states that whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. That just speaks for itself, you know. This also brings me back to um, what's it called, the parable of the talents in NIV, and it states it's pretty much this is another video, but it states that pretty much so one slave was given 2 bags, one was given 5, one was given 1. The one who was given 1 buried it from his master, and therefore was not able to increase its wealth of it at all. But however, when the other 2 masters came back for the other 2 servants who doubled theirs, the master was extremely happy. And this just shows if you're able to manage what you have, think of abundance, not scarcity like the first servant, and be able to just understand that God wants you to improve more. Once you do steward this wealth and build upon it, then it's so easy for God to just be happy with you and give you even more. And this actually said in Matthew 25:21, where he says, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over little, I will set you over much." Once again, it just tells you everything you need to know. Now, finally, one of the final steps of this is patience. And the fact is, with wealth, patience is everything. Whether it's in trading, whether it's in anything, you just need to be undeniably and innately consistent every single day towards your goals. If you think short term, you're going to think, "Oh well, I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't got my goals. I haven't got the Lambo. I haven't got the Ferrari 812." You might be thinking, "Well, I'm never going to get it." If you think long term and think, "I've improved so much over these years that it's undeniable, I will not have these certain goals," then it's just, you know, you need to be able to focus on self improvement to know that you have been given everything, grateful for everything you already have, and also grateful for all the things you're going to have, and then be able to improve yourself upon this basis. And that'll just allow you to improve even more. And the fact is, if you do improve, then it's undeniable that you'll be given greater things. Mm. So some Bible quotes for this one is Ecclesiastes 3:1. So it says, "To everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven." I was just talking about patience, and fact is, everything takes time. Some things you can get extremely luckily and get it quickly and just be able to improve more and more. But the fact is, most things do take time. It says it in the Bible, and the fact is, God puts you through these certain tests in order to build you as a person with his patience to be able to maintain all this wealth, such as being able to, I don't know, hit the gym every single day, being patient to see them results being patient to watch videos and do back testing every single day to be able to see the results of trading in the future. Like, it's not an easy skill. Like, so many people give up and you go through lonely phases where you feel more detached from everything else and just focus on that goal. And that's me right now. I have such great discernment of what I have to do in order to get these goals that I have. And therefore, I just do what I have to do. You see, if you really want it, you'll be doing everything you have to do and you'll understand what you have to do. And once you do it, then you'll get your goals. That's simple as that. Another thing is Galatians 6:9. Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. That's the thing. Many of you right now will be feeling that so many bad things have happened and compounded over time, and you're thinking, well, it's never getting good. And many believe that's the law of attraction, where you're currently the mindset and it reloops, and the frequency of energy that you frequently hold is your frequency and stuff like this, which I actually do believe in as well. But the fact is that if you if God's give you these things, first of all, to change your mindset, I think it's all just positive because due to the law of polarities, if one thing has a very terrible end, and one thing it must have a great end, such as darkness and nighttime, moon and sun, yin and yang, all this stuff. Okay, it's been going on for centuries, millennia, and genuinely, it's just one of the laws of the universe. But fact is, these things are given put in the timeline of your story at certain points where most people give up, and it tells God that you really, really want it. If you just keep going, you're destined to have it. Simple as that. That's how you got to think. So yeah, just want to say thank you for watching my video. I hope it helped you all build in your mindset. There's going to be so many more videos coming out. I'm ready to just grow this account, go crazy, and then be able to highlight you once I do get all this stuff, get my Lambo, do some vlogs, all this stuff, and just this is going to be great for everyone else watching, but it's also more for me to be able to learn, impress myself, to learn more stuff from the Bible, to learn more stuff about myself, and to learn more stuff about, and be able to just document my life and be able to show at this point I was learning all this stuff, and this led to me then later getting my Lamborghini, getting my dream life, helping my parents out, everything like this. So yeah, thank you everyone. See you next video.